we're really grateful to Rachel for highlighting the importance of tutoring in our education system and how important it is for young people, particularly young people from disadvantaged backgrounds. I'm particularly grateful for her, in addition, highlighting the challenges of online delivery, which Action Tutoring have been grappling with the technology of over the last couple of years, and for the teachers amongst us, some spaced repetition in there as well. She really has delivered the whole, the full package there. Delivering high quality tutoring is a partnership around the young person. It's Action Tutoring, but it's our amazing tutors and our partner schools. And so what we want to do now is just give you an opportunity to hear from the schools and the tutors that we get to work with. So I'm gonna bring up Ranjit, who has delivered the most tutoring sessions in the whole of Action Tutoring in the last and Lucy, who is head teacher at Stroud Green Primary and originally worked with us when she was deputy at a previous school. So really grateful for you joining us and looking forward to hearing from you. So tell us a bit about just how you got involved with Action Tutoring in the first place. What first got you interested?
So I was working at Action Primary School in Islington, which is a really interesting school in terms of context. It's pretty much 50-50 in terms of disadvantaged and non-disadvantaged pupils, for want of a better phrase. And we were approached by Action Tutoring, as you are by lots of different external agencies when you're in leadership, and we get spam emails and all those things every week. But something really caught my eye about it because it was really brave in the way that it went straight in with the word disadvantage, or we will only work with these pupils, this is all we will do, and this is our vision. And for a school like Ashmount, where that divide was really marked, and it's similar in where the current school I'm in now as well, Stroud Green, it was really refreshing to have somebody be really bold about that. And as soon as we started the initiative, which was, I think it was 2016-ish, it was before any of the lockdowns, but as soon as that happened, the moment we met the first coordinator, the moment the volunteers started, we knew, myself and the rest of the senior team knew we'd made the right decision. It was an absolute gift, an absolute gift to have these people come in, week out, and work with those pupils that often were the hardest to reach. And so that was how my relationship started with Action Tutoring. When I was at Stroud Green as head teacher, and tutoring came to the fore politically because of COVID and the lockdowns, I felt really, really lucky that I already had this knowledge and this relationship and this trust in the organisation that I could say it's fine. I know where to get tutoring. I know someone that does that. We can roll that out really, because that was a real gift to already have that established.
Thank you. And what results have you seen? Like, what have you seen for your pupils from working with Action Tutoring?
So we've just this week at Stroud Green had our data set, which gets shared, as lots of you all know, a lovely pie chart which governors like, and it looks great on the website, and Ofsted love it. And that is fantastic, and the children do make accelerated progress, but the real outcome of Action Tutoring isn't the SATs results or the even the academic progress or attainment per se. It is the children's attitude to their learning, which is very hard to qualify and is very hard to quantify, but actually the fact that you can get that type of a group of pupils in at 8 AM in the morning, which is when we run it, with a promise of a slightly stale bagel and often in the pitch black and the freezing cold, but some of them struggle to get in for 9, so to get them in for 8 is a massive achievement. They come in for 8, they do their tutoring, we do an hour and a half, we do both subjects, and they have a little sense of community as a team. Obviously, we don't advertise how we pick the children we've picked, and we have a comms approach to that. But actually, there's a real sense of community in the children. And the best thing is that the way the teachers report back about these children being more confident to take risks, feeling better about asking questions, happier to come into school, and seeing them do their SATs this week They've come in, the Action Tutoring children all have early starts again, and we've got posh breakfast because it's that sweet, so we've got croissants. And actually they come in with their revision booklets, and they come in at 8 o'clock and they sit there and they talk about their tutors, and they say, don't forget, our tutor said to do this, and that is something that will never necessarily show up on the results, on the league tables or in the Ofsted inspections, but is the biggest gift we can give them, particularly in year 6, particularly this cohort having not had a proper school year since year 3, to then go up into year 7.
Thank you so much. It's just amazing to hear how that transforming people's attitudes to learning, not just the results. That's incredible. Could you pass the mic up? Wow. So, Ranjit, record breaker for the most hours. Tell us why you got involved in tutoring.
During the second lockdown, the government had announced their policy of that they're going to plug the gap for students in the state school arena by offering tuition to assist their learning to deal with the backlog of not having lessons, particularly those who are approaching key examinations. I saw an advert for the National Tutoring Programme, and I decided to respond to that. I started my work in January of last year. Initially, it was just like testing the waters. I had been put on furlough, so I had time to spare, and I wanted to use my time effectively, and I also wanted to contribute to the national pandemic. So what started off just testing the waters became a full-on effort. I started to, because I was enjoying what I do, so I tutored years 5, 6, 7, 10 and 11 in maths and English. I had a full schedule of 16 lessons per week, because I wanted to maximise what I did with the time I had available, and I ended up delivering over 200 sessions while schools were closed, and that was my contribution. Not just during furlough. I've seen the impact and passionately believe that the work that myself and other tutors do, and the difference that makes to the pupils we tutor. So post-furlough, I've actually incorporated tutoring in my work, in my week, in my working week. So although I don't deliver 16 sessions, I tutor 3 classes a week, and I do that first thing before I start my working day.
That is absolutely You mentioned it making you happy. What do you get out of it? What do you enjoy about tutoring?
Firstly, I enjoy building rapport and relationships with the pupils I tutor. It's been interesting to get to know different personalities, the joy and the challenges that they bring. It's enhanced my confidence in dealing with young people. Also that I get to tutor them on an individual basis and in small groups of 2 and 3. I've been last year I tutored them every week for over 2 academic terms. So I was able to see to build on their confidence and see them progress. I got to know their individual strengths, their areas of improvement, and so I could get the very best out of them. And I believe I made significant progress with all my pupils. And for me, that's very rewarding.
Thank you both so much. I think it really brought to life like what it takes to do this well and to serve the young people that we're here to help. Can we just give another round of applause?